Welcome to Strategic Business Communication. My name is Dr. Webb and I'll be your professor teaching this course throughout this June session. So what I want to do is I want to set this video up so that I walk you through what the course is about and also through the course syllabus. This way you'll know all of my expectations and you'll see exactly what you need to do in order to be successful in this course. So let's move forward, and I look forward to meeting you all in our Google Hangout this upcoming Wednesday. Take care. One of the first things that I want to bring up is the idea of what is communication and what is business communication or strategic business communication. Chapter 1 goes through this, and I know you're going to be reading Chapter 1. There's also going to be a quiz that you'll be doing in Chapter 1, as well as a case study. And when you think about communication, there are reports and different meetings that you go to. There are promotional forms of communication, public relations, as well as other types of correspondence with emails, letters, reports, and reports specific to your company or organization as well. Now I'd like to go over our course syllabus. As you can see here from the course syllabus, that our class will be meeting 17 days at 135 minutes per class. That equals our 3 credit hours. This is something that is University of West Georgia policy and on the registrar's information about the course. So each of our classes each day will be approximately 2 hours, 2¼ hours. So please make sure that you plan for it when you are trying to do your time management in your schedule. Due to this summer session, I've also included on the syllabus a summer phone number that you can reach me. You can also reach me at my email address at swebb@wesca.edu. This is the best way to get in touch with me. I'll be responsive to your emails. Please do not email me through CourseDen because I'll not be able to get back to you as soon as I'd like to or as soon as you'd like me to, because I don't get alerted when there's an email for me to read in CourseDen. So what you're going to need, I've already emailed you the different resources for this class. You're going to have 2 different textbooks, and we'll be starting with those right away, as I've indicated, and as you probably are aware. This course is going to be looking at, in a nutshell, you're going to be working with your strategic business communication skills through the use of our textbook and through other information that I'll be providing you. You'll be creating a cumulative team project that will integrate the different things that you learn from the textbook and the other resources, and you'll be doing this through an eco-friendly business idea, either a product or a service. You'll be creating a business plan as well as giving a presentation, a professional presentation. You'll also be giving a presentation on a leadership skill or leadership quality that will end up being your final assessment, but it's an opportunity for you to be persuasive in your presentation skills and in your writing skills, as well as developing a strategic communications plan. In this course syllabus, I also have some objectives, and these objectives or learning goals are tied to our AACSB accreditation that the Richards College of Business has. So when you're thinking about what goals or what skills and qualities you are learning, these objectives will point you in the right direction, so you know that they're consistent with what other universities are required of their MBAs in terms of our accreditation. So now the important stuff, what you're going to need to be successful. Now, first of all, you know that this class is being delivered 100% online, and as you'll also know, some of the classes are going to be meeting synchronously, either through Blackboard Collaborative or Google Hangouts. So when there is a synchronous class, it's expected that you attend via webcam and on your computers and not your mobile device. However, for the first meeting on Wednesday, if you have to be on your mobile device, that would be fine. But when you meet with your team, you should be on your computer or laptop, ready and able to participate. The next thing is making sure you're prepared and ready to participate. So you want to come prepared to each online class, whether it's synchronous or asynchronous, being able to discuss the readings and the chapters, demonstrate your knowledge, be prepared to enrich the discussion, Remember that in this team project, you need to be responsible. You can't count on your group to cover your work. In fact, if any groups have any problems with students not doing their portion of the work, you need to let me know as soon as possible. This way I can make sure and get in touch with the team and find out why there are people not doing what they need to be doing. Another important part of being a strategic business communicator is making sure you're as professional as possible. So in this class, I'm going to be looking at your professionalism through writing and as well as speaking when you're doing your presentations. In this class, it's going to be a little bit different from other classes in that you will be graded on your use of proper English, grammar, punctuation. If you create some type of written correspondence or some kind of verbal presentation and you use improper English or punctuation or grammar, you will be receiving deducted points as a result, so make sure that you're as professional as possible. Also, when you meet with your team or you meet with us synchronously, you want to make sure that you arrive on time, that you avoid any early exits. If you do have to arrive late or leave early, let your team know or let me know ahead of time. Also, when you're in your team meeting or when you're dealing with a professor, myself, make sure that you avoid any activities unrelated to the class. Tell people in your family and around you that you're going to be unavailable. Avoid checking emails, sending text messages, and so on. As I mentioned with the documents, and that you'll need to pay close attention to your grammar, punctuation, and spelling. You want to make sure that all your documents are as professional as possible as well. There are some instructions here on what my expectations are. You will need to send me your work as a Word file and not a PDF file. And again, make sure that you use correct spelling, punctuation, and grammar. The next point would be delivering professional presentations. You're going to be delivering 2 presentations in this course, and you're going to be expected to dress professionally in business professional attire. The picture below here on the syllabus is a minimum dress requirement, but you want to make sure you look as professional as possible. You also need to make sure that you meet every deadline. If you miss a deadline and you do not get in touch with me as to why, you will receive a 0. If for some reason there's something that's going on and you have some type of an emergency or some type of situation arise that prevents you from handing in your work on time, you need to let me know in advance. If you let me know in advance, I may be able to make an exception, give you an extension, whatever it is, but you need to make sure that you let me know in advance. If you don't let me know in advance, then unfortunately I'm going to have to give you a 0 for the assignment. So if you follow these different policies, you should do an excellent job in this course and receive a high grade for what you'll be earning. As I mentioned, in this class, you can expect a variety of different assignments. Typically, they will be related to the textbook readings and directly applied to your business plan proposal and presentation. Here's the information about the University of West Georgia's policies. This includes the amount of contact hours, as I mentioned, so that you have the appropriate amount of hours for this course. Once again, as I mentioned before, you want to make sure that you plan to spend the same amount of time online as you would if you were in an actual class, and that would be about 2 hours each day for a total of 17 days. And one more thing is making sure that you get in touch with me by my Wesca account and not by CourseDen. So in this course, there'll be a variety of different assignments, and you can see here what the assignments are and what the points are associated with that, which make up 100% of the points with a total of 1,450 points. This is the typical grading scale. And then on this course syllabus, you'll also see the assignments and how they line up. You'll notice that this lines up to the CourseDen that you'll be working with, and there may be some adjustments from this course syllabus to the CourseDen, but if you look at CourseDen as your rule of thumb or the place that you look first, This will give you all the deadlines and all the specific information. Some of the information is not included in the syllabus just for the purpose of space. So always refer to CourseDen, and if you have any questions, just let me know. But I have all the different days, the dates, the notations in green are where you'll be meeting with me and the entire class or partial portion of the class in a Google Hangout or a Blackboard Collaborative. And as you can see, I only have 2 specific times that we will be meeting synchronously through the Blackboard Collaborative or CourseDen. You will be meeting with your team, however, through CourseDen at various times, through Google Hangouts at various times throughout the next 4 weeks. So hopefully this gives you the information to make you feel comfortable in understanding the expectations of the course and how the course is laid out. This is about navigating online and how you're going to be navigating through CourseDen. Now you'll see this video, this Welcome to Abed 6100 video, and that will give you the tips of how to navigate through CourseDen. But more specifically, remember going to the content browser, looking for the specific day. Under each specific day, there'll be different modules, different information. You can access it through the content browser, by each day, or go into content itself. The one thing I want to point out is don't just go to discussions or Dropbox or quizzes, but literally go to the content or the course home under course browser or content browser in order to see what you have to do and the various steps of each specific class. If you do that, you won't get lost and you'll be able to complete everything hopefully without any glitches. Just to give you the beginning overview of why business communication is so important is to let you know that the purposes would be to inform, to persuade, to convey goodwill, as well as to establish credibility. These are the different areas that we're going to be talking about during this course, and we're going to be applying them to a strategic communications plan. So you'll get familiar with these concepts as we move forward. The difference between strategic communication and just general communication is that it differentiates a manager from a true leader. The reason why is that higher order thinking skills are typically used when you are looking at it strategically. So you're analyzing things, you're evaluating things, you're synthesizing things, so you're looking at the whole picture and not just one area of how to communicate. In this course, you're going to be reading a book that's called The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader. The book looks similar to this. You might have a paperback copy, but this book has 21 qualities that you're going to be going through and you're going to be reflecting upon and applying it to the project in this course. You're going to be indicating how you yourself have used these qualities or how you plan to use these qualities to make yourself a more effective communicator and a stronger leader in what you do both personally and professionally. So in this course, you're going to be demonstrating different qualities of leadership. You're going to be demonstrating qualities of good strategic communication through active participation. Actually, it says online and campus, but it's actually just online. You're going to be analyzing case studies. You're going to be developing a business plan proposal, and it's going to be, I'm going to give you more information on this. You're going to be presenting your business plan as a team using this Google Mix or Office Mix like I'm using right now to present to you. You're going to be doing your leadership presentation. That's going to be an individual presentation using a web camera, as you can see in this format. And then your everyday communication with myself and with your team members. Well, that summarizes this introduction to strategic business communication. Hopefully it was good information for you and that you have now a perspective of what to anticipate. Take a look at that course syllabus. Also make sure that you, if you have any questions regarding navigating through CourseDen, that you let me know right away. And this should have provided a good insight of what you can anticipate as you move forward in the course. But we have a lot of things that we're going to be accomplishing and a lot of great ideas that we're going to be sharing. It's all going to be culminated in a team project that I'll be explaining to you and your team members when I meet with you in your Google Hangout. So until then, enjoy this module or this week where you have different modules. And if you have any questions, you can always email me at sweb@westga.edu. All right, enjoy and take care.